we need to take a moment to talk. A couple things happened over the course of the last week that I feel like we need to address. First, Brown Dust 2. This is a game that we all love, we all appreciate, because it is literally the peak of degeneracy for culture degenerates like you, like me. The game was supposed to launch onto Steam, and yeah, it got delayed indefinitely. We don't know when it's going to release now. We don't know exactly what happened. There's speculation going around that this might be due to the wish listing and how they were rewarding players for wish listing the game, which is against Steam's terms of service. Other people think it might be due to the fact that, well, the game is a little bit too degenerate for Steam, which really doesn't make sense given there are some very not safe for people that are not fully grown adult content on there. But let's go ahead and take a look at that. Brown Dust 2 has been banned by Steam weeks before release. Brown Dust 2, the one of, if not the biggest Gooner gacha game out there. Yes, banned by Steam. That is crazy. It's available on the App Store, no problem. So dumb. Understandable if there's too much sexuality. There's understandable if there's too... Yo, have you never been to Steam and seen the full not safe for work degenerate Gooner games that are there for people to play? Come on, man. God damn. Holy crap. This game was ready to release onto Steam. It was so close. So here's the history. 21 hours ago, changed store tags. 22 hours ago, removed categories, removed store description, removed store name, removed store release date. It was supposed to be the 16th of December. Damn, dude. That was right around the corner. Wait, they actually removed some of the content descriptors, general mature content. So did they remove that because that is why they got banned? So now they're just removing all of that? Okay. But I mean, you know what? You can play it on PC. You can play it on your mobile device too. Let's see what it says. Based on its SteamDB activity and the fact that you can no longer find its Steam page, Brown Dust 2 has most likely failed its review process and has been rejected by Valve. As an example, H9, a game that was also recently and unfairly rejected on Steam, with the developers confirming that rejection has their SteamDB page follow the same telltale signs of a ban. This is a fan service heavy gacha game that available on both Play Store and the App Store. By the way, you want to know how many people love this game, chat? Look at this. 4.5 stars, 100,000 reviews, 1 million downloads. God, I love these characters so much. Take note, Horizon Walker, an equally raunchy gacha game, is up on Steam right now. It is? Right, Horizon Walker launched onto Steam. Yo, this game is even worse though. Like, come on. Horizon Walker got onto Steam, but Brown Dust 2 didn't. Yo, that's wild. It doesn't mean it's banned though. No, it doesn't. It means that they have just they were rejected. Their approval was rejected, or their submission was rejected. They weren't banned. They were just rejected, or maybe they are banned. I don't know. Let's continue reading on. The issue has been acknowledged by the developers themselves. So okay. Holy Jesus! Oh my God! Who is that? Oh my God! 100,000 Steam wish lists achieved. Yeah, that right there. That's a reason to download and play the game. Yeah. God damn. Okay, let's see. They address the situation. Temporary access restriction to Brown Dust 2 Steam Store and community. Temporary access restriction. Yeah, that's definitely not a ban. Full burst RPG Brown Dust 2. We've identified an issue where access to the Brown Dust 2 game page and community features on the Steam platform is currently restricted. We are in communication with Steam and are working to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. We'll share another update as soon as we have more information on it or any progress to report. Thank you for your understanding. Okay. So yeah, they made it very clear that there is definitely an issue. They have acknowledged the issue. They're working with Steam specifically to fix the issue. So, I mean, that's good. Just to be clear, Brown Dust 2 is developed by NeoWiz, better known as the Liza P developers, so I reckon they have enough clout to get Valve to remove an appeal. Crazy, a game on mobile app stores gets banned off Steam. I'm really surprised by this. I'm not. They're definitely working on it, which I think is good. That's good news and good to see. Then we have Girls Frontline 2. They had anniversary events going on, lots of anniversary awards, but one in specific seems to have upset some people. I don't personally agree with gachaing or RNGing rewards. That should be the same for everyone. I think that essentially if one person is given, a 10 pull for an anniversary or for an event, then everyone should be. Because it's fair. You're rewarding everyone for playing equally. This was not at all that. And while I don't have an issue with the event overall, I do have an issue with this specific part of the event. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Girls Frontline 2's first anniversary gift gives a random amount between 500 and 22,000 pull currency, meaning if someone is very unlucky, they're getting absolutely shafted by this event. Now, this is their celebration details. Join the Starry Celebration, decorate a cake every week, and win anniversary prizes. I mean, that sounds really good. They look at the event details. Commanders can decorate in phases and gain decoration rewards. If a commander does not decorate a cake during a particular phase, the commander will not be able to gain any missed rewards and the cake will automatically change status. On the day of the anniversary, commanders can light the candle on the cake and gain the memorial item Starry Cake, as well as randomly receiving one of the following rewards. One of these rewards, chat. Let me show you. Let me zoom in here so y'all can see exactly what these rewards are for players, okay? The rewards are as follows. 22,000 premium currency, collapse pieces. That is a premium currency for the game, right? That is what you use to pull for characters. 10 pulls in Girls Frontline 2 is 1,500 collapse pulls. Right here, that would give you over 100 free 10 pulls. That would give you over 140 10 pulls if you won the 22,222. But you also have 5,000, the potential for 5,000, the potential for 3,000, the potential for 1,500, the potential for 1,000, the potential for 500, the potential for 500, chat. There have been people in our community that's total BS. They never seem to disappoint. I got the 500. What did you get, Stix? Nothing. So you can get 500 for the anniversary reward, or you can get 22,000. So with 140 something pulls, you can almost guarantee a character. So for some people that are lucky, they're going to get a guaranteed free upcoming character. For everyone else, you're screwed. So this right here, you're essentially, for their anniversary rewards, for this celebration, the Starry Celebration, they're gotchaing it. I missed it too. I got 500. Why not give a free pull to everyone for the next 7 days? They could just give a free pull, free 10 pull, free, like, so ranging from anywhere from 3 pulls to 148. But this, I don't know. I can't see I don't see any information. I can't see, there's like no button here to click for rates. Maybe there are in game. I haven't booted the game up to see. But just so you know, they are gotchaing their anniversary rewards for this event specifically. So if you're lucky and you win your RNG, you can get almost 150 pulls. But if you're unlucky, you get 3. That's terrible, actually. I'm looking right now. There are no details on the rates. Yeah, that is shit. Now, they are giving all this for free. Okay, so at the end of the day, you might still be getting 3 free pulls for the event. But let's be real. They're gotchaing it still. They are gotchaing their rewards, with some people being lucky enough to get 22,000. That's just shitty and unfair. Everyone should be rewarded sufficiently and adequately. Everyone should get, you know, a 10 pull, multiple 10 pulls, 5,000 currency, 10,000 currency, whatever. Why are you wording this so negatively? It's free currency. You don't get shafted if you get 500 or 1,000. Why are you wording this so negatively? Because it should be fairly distributed amongst the community. Because just because Jeff got 5,000 and you got 1,000 doesn't mean Jeff is more important. You should both have gotten 5,000. You should both have gotten 10,000, you know? Everyone is equally as important and should be rewarded as such. You shouldn't be, it's an anniversary, it should be celebrated. Exactly. You shouldn't be disappointed seeing other people get more than you. Everyone should be happy. Everyone should be celebrating equally, and that's just not the case. They're not going to do that or be able to do that, and that just sucks. Finally, Infinity Nikki. There are rumors going on that there have been nerfs to outfits to prioritize the purchase of newer outfits by nerfing older outfits. And that is not okay. That is not okay at all. If you ever have to pay for anything, it should retain the abilities or the skills that it comes with. this is not, yeah, this ain't it, Infold. But at the same time, like, you know, what do we expect from Infold, right? Let's go take a look at that one. Infinity Nikki literally just nerfed an old 5-star outfit to make us pay for the new one. Is this the moment where we should act surprised? After all the stuff Infold has done with Nikki, I'm surprised they haven't done even more and worse than that. I can't wait to see their end of service in the future. It'd be 100% deserved, but I would be sad to see since I love the game. This is such a good quality game, chat, though, like, despite all the issues. Let's delve into it and actually see what's going on. Hey, yeah, be quiet. We're talking right now. The adults are talking. Tons of players already quit. They're making less and less money. We have so many game-breaking bugs because of the 2.0 update at the moment. Instead of fixing the one thing they decided to do was change a 5-star combat outfit from an old banner simply to make it worse. Funny how we also got a new combat 5-star at the exact same time. We literally spent our hard-earned pulls real money for the old outfit and they just nerfed it to make us pull for the new one. Yeah, that is scummy. That's actually horrible though. That's actually terrible. Infold won't change unless there's a huge drop in revenue. That's true. There's still people that defend Infold. There are. Like, I did a video on Infinity Nikki and how they handled my sponsorship terribly, and there were people telling me I was at fault. Like, I did a video. I don't know if y'all watched this video. I'm sure you did. The video got 32,000 views, chat. And in this video, I discussed how they essentially offered to sponsor me before Infinity Nikki released, and they ghosted me. And then they reached out to me like 2 weeks ago, offered to sponsor me, and then they ghosted me after recordings were done, after contracts were signed, after, you know, I'd wasted dozens of hours prepping for the original sponsorship. The more recent one was just basically just time wasted deciding what I was going to do, like, for the sponsor. I hadn't actually recorded anything yet, but it was still several hours of time wasted from me and from the person. And yeah, I was told in that video that it was my fault. So yeah, there are people that defend this game. There are people that just defend dumb shit like that. So okay, let's take a look. This had a lot of comments. Holy crap. This was posted 5 days ago. Maybe they've updated it since. 99% sure they also reduced the AoE on the Fairy Godmother set. I have to get way closer to an animal to groom it. Multiple folks say it's about the enchanted encounters. Doesn't get as many animals as it used to. I think it's a glitch. I hope it's a glitch. Okay, let's sort by newest. Not relevant for 99% of players, but you also can't spam charge attacks on the default purification ability nearly as much anymore. Wait, so there have been no updates? There wasn't a single update in that thread. What about on their actual Reddit? Praise the outfit, finished my cosplay, praise the outfit, praise the outfit. And that is, that is why though, chat. That is why they're getting away with it. Come on. Okay, so they did talk about it. There were hundreds of people that talked about it. It was very evidently an issue. And then that was it. Yep, yeah, rip for their community, dude. For real. That's actually really sad to see. Haha, drama, talk and move on. Oh, it's just really sad to see. You know, when a company does something that is beneficial to them but not their community, and then their community gets really upset about it, but then goes, oh, pretty outfits, and then just keeps playing it. Yeah, this is some bullshit. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.